What is up, everybody? Bartholi here, and today we're going to be going over all perks. Uh, Pretty much going to be rating them for the Farmhouse. Now, Farmhouse is the starter map, starter everything. So, with that being said, we're going to start off with secondary perks, work our way to the primary, and see what that leaves us. So, it's completely based off my opinion. Some perks, that you like, I might not like, and that's completely fine. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop right on into it. First one is a pretty crap perk. Last time I put this in noob tier, novice. Still gonna go there. Like, all of these perks for Farmhouse are definitely just terrible because you definitely don't need to see items through walls when the Farmhouse is definitely not that big of a map, but if you're going to prep, then you definitely won't need it. On the same thing, if you're speed running, you should know what you're doing. So those perks right there, definitely not necessary, not needed whatsoever. Think if I remember correctly, when you're the last alive, stay back. Yeah, when last alive, minions are 50% slower. Honestly, I think this is a trash tier perk. Same goes to repellent because these minions grab you, and if you have to go inside the house, it'll just be awful. So these two are definitely not the best, especially stay back. Now I can see, if the person that is burning goats actually uses repellent, it'll be good. I feel like I'm now going to change it from novice to intermediate just because of that. So definitely if you have a burner and he has repellent, I would have to say it'll probably help out a lot more. This is a nightmare perk, so this perk is definitely going to go down here because you can't regenerate any battery if you're a nightmare, so it's definitely a mid perk. Teamwork, UV charge depletes 25% slower when within 5 meters of any alive player. So like I said, if you're playing nightmare, this perk will be super useless. Pretty sure this one, what was that one? Fully charged. UV is not consumed for 20 seconds after using a battery. I put it in intermediate, I suppose, but I feel like it's, I mean, there's not really a lot of perks you need to bring for the Farmhouse. With the next one, key perk, lets you see it through walls. Another noob perk, I'm not gonna lie. So definitely inspired. It's going into the god tier. It's so great, especially if you're speed running. You can see the goats anywhere. If the goats get out of the TV room, you'll know. So yeah, immune. Fortunately, it's gonna have to go down here to the trash tier perk because the minions grab you, which kind of sucks. So yeah, fortunately, the goated perk is going down to the trash tier perks. Now, with all that out of the way, we can start working on primary perks. So yeah, let's acceleration, movement speed increased by 30% for 20 seconds after being revived. Definitely feel like this is a new perk. It's not like anything crazy. It's not permanent. It's not great. You got speedy. You got some other perks that are definitely more beneficial than acceleration. It was acceleration, right? Yeah. So with the next perk, we have. Let me double check what this perk is. Team leader. Long interacts, including revives, are 100% faster when within 5 meters of any alive player. A lot of people would use this and then they would sit next to the burner. I don't really know if that's even better remotely, but it could definitely, I could see it working for intermediate. You know, you have two people grabbing goats. Someone with team leader sits at the burner and burns the goats while someone sits next to him. I can see that. Evader, definitely a god tier perk. Works great, works wonders on the farmhouse. Next perk, it's a UV perk, but if you're playing in nightmare mode, it's pretty useless, if I'm going to be honest. So, novice perk. This lets you revive people faster. I think it's medic. What, medic? Ain't it? Field medic. Revives players 200% faster. I still think this is a novice perk. Like, if you feel the need that you want to be able to revive people faster, go for it. But reviving players in Devour is fast already. Like, I think it takes like 3-4 seconds to revive somebody, so it's definitely not that big of a deal. We got Crawler. It's definitely trash tier, just being honest. Trash. It's god awful. We got Speedy, which it's definitely, like, I'm gonna get a little hate for this, okay, but hear me out. If you're playing solo, definitely, you know, not going to be helpful when you could be running Evader. Since Evader, if the Azazel is chasing one of you, only one person, you know, one person's Evader is going to activate. So I feel like if all of y'all are speedrunning, then yeah, you know, it'd be a better perk, but it's only 7% speed. So if you're definitely going to be running any perk, I would still say Speedy is a good one to pick. If there's already someone that has Evader, then yeah, Speedy is definitely the way to go. Or you could just have Evader, and you know, if you hear it, you know, pop for you, then by all means outrun her. But still, I think Speedy is kind of like in my terms. But now Fast Worker is the next perk that we'll be talking about, and this one is definitely going in the god tier. So yeah, definitely between all these perks, kind of like where they're sitting, you can kind of get an idea where the rest are gonna go. But yeah, so you have a 30% speed boost for 20 seconds after popping a battery. I feel like this one's definitely an intermediate perk. It's not the best. When you're the last alive, pretty useless solo. 150% on long interacts, including revives. Definitely would have to say that this could come in clutch, but knowing the Devour community, it probably won't be all that helpful, especially if y'all end up, you know, progressing too far and then you're kind of boned. So I'll say it's an intermediate perk. Another battery or flashlight perk that probably will not be helpful. Yeah, and Nightmare. So definitely a intermediate perk. It's not the best. Definitely because of the fact that you cannot recharge UV in Nightmare. So regeneration, definitely intermediate. We got Supply Runner. It's going in expert. Pretty much if you're carrying anything that is... Oh no! Hold on. Can I actually go back to that? No! My perks! You gotta be kidding me. Okay, no, wait. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, I thought I just lost it all. Just like that. Okay, anyways, yeah, so movement speed increased by 15% when carrying a ritual item. I don't know what I was saying like a minute ago, but yeah, this one's pretty good. It's not the best, but definitely I would probably pick Speedy over Supply Runner at any day. And then for the Farmhouse, I would definitely pick either Evader or Fast Worker over these two any day. Unless I'm speedrunning, then definitely Speedy. The last one, I actually don't remember this perk. UV charge regenerates 125% faster when in any hiding spots. So I wonder where that's gonna go. Yeah, there are no hiding spots in the farmhouse. Because I think they're pretty much talking about like the town and the inn, like the wardrobes and closets you can go into. I'm pretty sure that's what they're talking about. And there's only 2 maps that have it. So, with that being said, this is the perk tier list, in my opinion, for the farmhouse. You tell me what you think down in the comments below. Anyways, thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Yeah, subscribe for more, and tell me down in the comments below what your favorite perk is. Like, I think I nailed it off pretty well. I know a lot of people I've seen use a lot of the perks I've put into the trash tier, but well, the third row and below, I've seen a lot of people use those perks. But anyways, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, and I hope y'all enjoyed.